Okay, right now I'll go quicker. Maybe even fast because you saw it already. So our next survivor, she is French. She's called Vivienne. I'll put it here and I'll
I really like them.
put all videos on the screen like this. So her skill will be to dash forward from any killer. Like, have you played Dead by Daylight? Maybe you played Dead by
Yes.
Daylight. I'm not sure, but maybe you played it. And there is a skill called Dead Hard. You know that?
Yeah.
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 Maybe you know that. Yeah. So this skill will be like that. She will avoid any damage behind her. Next survivor will be inspired by the game called Genshin Impact, and she is Chinese. I don't know her name yet. The next year, and
Oh my
she
god,
has
I'm in
no
love.
animations yet. Yeah, she looks really great. And out of all survivors, maybe I'll choose her. I loved Taiga before, but maybe I'll choose her now.
You do not know a name yet for the character?
Me personally, no, because this is our game designers who know everything.
We could maybe an idea. We could let the community decide. Community decide.
Okay, that's a very good point. What do you think her name will be? I can
Feng
write
Shui.
Feng Shui.
Feng Shui. Yes,
Maybe just Feng.
that sounds cool.
Feng Min.
No,
Isn't
not
it,
Feng, man.
isn't it a name from Dead by Daylight?
Bing chilling.
Our new map will be Egypt. I think it's called Desert. And these screenshots were taken from the editor, so don't look at them too harshly because they have no lighting, no materials, shaders, and everything else, no new props. But we'll work on it, and this map will be released before the end of this year. I
Is that a
even know
dog?
the date. What again?
Is that a dog in the mountain?
Yeah, it's a line from the Aladdin. Have you saw Aladdin?
Aladdin?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's it's a Disney movie, and
Oh yeah, yeah.
I think it will be released like maybe this week,
Wait, Aladdin?
something like. Next, I'll show our killer that will be not the next killer that will release. This will be killer from the next year,
Future.
maybe January. Yeah.
Like work in progress.
Yes, it's work in progress again, and maybe you'll guess it again if I'll show you his weapon.
I mean, it's gonna be oh my god, it's gonna be a samurai.
It's the only. Yeah, it's the samurai.
Oh my god,
Yes,
it's the
it's
samurai.
Ah!
Holy moly.
Yes,
That's
it's
incredible.
from different angles. Yeah. Now I'll show again our promo video of our next killer.
Can I just say that I hate clowns and I think you've done a really good job capturing the creepiness of them?
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, we decided to make the best clown that we can imagine
It's really good.
because comparing this clown to, well, it doesn't matter. I think this clown looks really great. And now I'll show skills of the clown again for all new people that haven't seen. He will throw fireballs like the Keymaster, the killer that we wanted to release before the release of the game, but scrapped him for later. He has almost the same hammer, the same skill Fire Blast, and the same attitude, as you can see. He's always smiling like the Keymaster. He will throw fireballs, the magic fireballs, or not magic, maybe from a real fire. And his second skill, he will turn around in a whirl.
Do you have any plans of making Propnight free to play to increase the player base? Maybe implement some paid DLC like exclusive skins or something?
About free to play, no, we don't have plans about free to play, but we have plans about DLCs and other plans. Yeah, next year they're coming. I can tell you right now, but they're coming.
Okay, thank you.
I have a question.
Okay,
Will the New Year skins be returned or not?
I think so. Yeah, last year they were free, right? So this year, I think they will be free again.
Thank you.
Because everyone should have this atmosphere of Christmas and the New Year. It's very nice to have it and to have it to have everyone to experience it.
Will there be something like battle pass system?
Battle Pass. It was in development at some point. A year ago, we planned to release the Battle Pass with the game, but again, it turned out that making a Battle Pass takes a lot of effort from the game itself, because Battle Pass is just skins, but our designers can do new killers instead of skins. And yeah, Battle Pass is for games who have big teams to make them.
Oh yeah, I also have a question because in old Propnight, when it came out, basically every survivor had a like a wristband that made them, you know, turn into a prop. But lately they removed them all except for one. I think that's I don't know. I think
Yeah.
it's
Chris.
Yeah, Chris.
Yeah, Chris.
Yeah, is that like did they totally scrap that part of the lore? Because I thought it had something to do with like the lore. But I don't
Yes,
see it anywhere anymore.
Push to talk is lagging. Can you hear me?
Yes, I
Yeah,
can hear
can
you.
you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, it was related to lore, but we decided to move it later because we know that our lore is not as much shown now, and this what is it called? These glows were like misleading for the players. They were thinking
Yeah.
too much into it, and to not stress out our players, we just remove them for now. But they had lore. I assure you, they had lore.
Yeah.
We just will show it later.
Yeah, cool. Because I still see like one reoccurring thing, which is the necklace, like the half moon necklace they have, like every survivor. So I guess, you know, that also means something. I'm very excited what you guys are gonna bring to the table with the lore and stuff like that.
Like here, yeah.
I was
So
wondering
we
because
have-
you're making a pyramid map. Will there also be a Egyptian killer, for example, like a giant mummy or like a pharaoh?
That'd be
Or like
cool.
anything, because there's a lot of Egyptian mythology that's like very interesting, where you can like, you know, get inspiration.
You have a lot
from
to tap into.
Exactly.
Yeah,
For example, all the Egyptian gods in the mythology, for example, Ra or like Osiris, whatever, they are like they're basically like a human with a head of a animal. So you can have like, you know, Ra is like I think it's a raven.
we're talking about this guy too.
You know, that's the frog god. You know, so that's good. Like, I mean, I think you could definitely do something with the killer there, but then again, you already have 2 killers in the working, so you can also postpone that. Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
What happened to Keymaster? Because you guys decided not to release him, right? Because he was playable in a open beta or like in the closed beta.
Yes.
Like, what happened to him? Because I totally loved the character.
He was playable, yes, and he was our first killer to start developing this game. But he turned out to be too cartoonish at the time, because we wanted our killers to be like more serious. But he was his feet were very small, very tiny. His head was enormous, and he was throwing fireballs. And at the time, we thought that this is too much. This is too cartoonish for us. But
I honestly think he's totally capable of fitting into the game. Like, I think it's fun to have like something that's not human proportions. I think it's fun if it's like a big head and like giant arms. I don't know. Like, I think that adds a lot of like versatility to the game.
yeah, we're always thinking about the design of our characters. Like, this summer we wanted to make them really mature, really like from a real game, like from a real. Killers like Keymaster can again see the light of day sometime, and this clown is he looks like Keymaster a lot. He has a hammer too, and a fireball too. Two things from Keymaster. So I don't think that we'll release Keymaster the way he was, but uh, maybe we'll remodel him and give him new weapon, new skills, and etc.
I think that would be great.
Yeah, but he still remains the main villain of the game. Like, he started all the nightmares with survivors. So he's not completely out of the picture. He is always there in the background.
Yeah, honestly, like, because he's basically the creator of all the nightmares. Maybe his new weapon or his new skills could be something to do with that. You know, him creating stuff. Maybe he can be like a sort of puppet master, where he like sends out a smaller version of something that goes after you and hits you instead of the possum one. Possum is like he can send a clone out. What if like the Keymaster sends out a smaller version of something, like an actual puppet, because he rules all the spooky guys, I guess. Maybe something like that would be cool.
There is a game called VHS, and there is a killer that's called Puppet Master, and he looks a lot like Keymaster for some reason. We didn't know about that, but I think making Keymaster a Puppet Master will make it too similar to this game.
Oh yeah,
so
true.
We need to avoid this.
Yeah.
Understandable.
Weapon could be like a dream catcher, maybe, or something.
I would also like, if I can suggest something. Is there a way to, for example, report people? Because I've been running into a lot of toxic people in the game that are spamming racial slurs and such like that. And I've also noticed that they have not been banned after 2 weeks after I reported them in game. Is there a way to like report people like in a easier way? Because, for example, if there's like a reporting option, if you have evidence on Discord, that would definitely help the longevity of the game, because it's not very fun to play against, racist people or people that insult you for no reason.
Yeah, we agree with that, and we deeply worried about that too. We know this report system requires some backend work from our side, and right now system is simplistic, and we know that we should modify it, and now we can just promise you that we'll make it better in the future. But
Awesome.
first thing, we need to make the game bigger. Right now, because we were working on Propnight Reborn this summer, we dropped the numbers, but we'll slowly moving again forward, and when we'll reach high numbers of players, then we will surely make a new report system.
Cool.
Can I ask
So,
a question?
yeah.
Are you planning to add a Russian character to Propnight?
Yeah, we plan to add a Slavic character with no what is it called? With no with no exact nationality. He will be just Slavic. Any Slavic country will be will fit to him. And we plan to make a boy, but I think that we'll make a girl in the end. He's in the works, this character, and I can tell you other characters what were in the works. At one point, we were working on a redneck character, like American guy. Have you seen Simpsons? What was his name? Do you remember?
Oh, I don't know his name, but I do know what you mean.
Yeah, we plan to make a character looking like him, a redneck from America, and also also there was a oh man, I forgot. His UA will happen after this presentation. I remember the other killers they plan to make. We even made his model. It was a killer scarecrow killer.
Oh, that's cool.
Something like this. We made a model of him, but haven't finished yet. We postponed him for later. Now,
Yeah, you definitely have like the way the game is going. Like you definitely have a lot of creative like freedom to make like any character happen or any killer. So I'm very excited to look forward to that. Yeah, can't wait
yeah,
for the new updates.
yeah, I agree. And actually, we scrapped a lot of characters for future, and also a lot of skins. With this new visual style of our characters, we sadly removed all skins for killers, but now we have this new system called classes. So all skins that we made before, that even wasn't released, will be turned into classes. So it's a good turnaround anyway.
Yeah, I saw you were thinking about bringing the game on console. Are you still working on that?
Yes, this is in our plans in the next year. Thank you all for being here today. I mean,
Thanks for showing.
Yeah, and the 1 year of Propnight really means a lot to us. You being here, our dear moderators,